First of all, Gary, thank you for your time and welcome to Partick Thistle. How have you been settling in these first few weeks?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously delighted for the opportunity to come in and work with Partick Thistle with their academy players. And like you say, the first couple of weeks it's been a bit of a whirlwind with getting to know lots of names, seeing how things work, where everything is, all parts of the job. But yeah, I'm delighted to be here and I'm looking forward to the challenge ahead.
So just getting to know you started out with Celtic's Academy. Just talk to us a bit about your experience with that and how that set you up for your playing career.
Yeah, obviously great upbringing for myself, being involved in an academy like Celtic, so I was fortunate to progress all the way through that up to first team level, get involved in a few squads, and what came of that was lots of good experiences. Within that there was a loan move there as well, so yeah, I was behind a very successful first team as well, some big names. It was the Martin O'Neill era where I was a young boy learning my trade and as an apprentice behind the Seville team and stuff like that, so I had really good peers to look up to, and obviously a club like Celtic that was very high standards in that as well. So yeah, that shaped me as a young player. It definitely shaped me going into my own career once I'd had that experience of being out on loan at Ross County. It gave me a taste of first team football. Obviously I found it hard to break through that final bit at Celtic with the quality and the players that ended up ahead of me, and just by chance my new manager was one of them. So I've actually been a teammate of the manager at the minute. Myself and Mark were challenging it out for a short period of time at Celtic as right back, so it's somebody I've got a lot of respect for. I'm delighted to come in here and help him out as well with his academy. But yeah, like I say, it was a real good upbringing. Learnt off of good people, good players, and it shaped me getting into the start of my career, where that progressed into St Johnstone coming in and showing interest. Like I say, once I'd had that taste of first team football at Ross County, I understood I needed to get my career up and started and get myself playing week in, week out. So the opportunity came from St Johnstone on Coyle side me, and I had a really good time there. I was really spoilt with the start of my career. Obviously I won a lot of kind of leagues in the kind of development and academy with Celtic, with under 18s leagues, 19 leagues, 21s leagues, reserves leagues. I managed to get a winners medal for all of them, so I grew up with the right mentality, but that progressed into St Johnstone as well. I ended up fortunate to be involved in the St Johnstone team that I went to start with. We won the Challenge Cup the first season, and then my second season we won the Championship, which is Division 1 at that time as well. So I grew up thinking that winning things was easy because they were just coming every single season. So but as my career kept on going, I still was fortunate to be involved in other clubs that I managed to win leagues, but I realised how hard you need to work to achieve things. So yeah, it progressed into moving on to Dundee. Had good years there, good experience, experienced everything. I'm saying good experiences, there was bad experiences in that. We've been involved in administrations and winning leagues there as well. I was fortunate to be captain for a period of my time there as well, playing in the Premier League as well. So yeah, Dundee was another good club. A lot of time there. I was 6 seasons there. Played a lot of games. Achieved, had to suffer as well. But again, it was all experiences that shaped me into the player I was, and then ultimately into the kind of the coach. And that's probably when I started. When I came to the tail end of Dundee, I started thinking about coaching and where I was going after football, because I was getting into my 30s then. So I went to St Mirren, and then like I say, I started thinking about coaching there. again, I was fortunate to go to St Mirren and win the championship there. But my time finished at St Mirren, and I dropped down to part-time level, where I started coaching with Dundee, under 18s at that point. So that was my first step into coaching as an academy coach. That progressed into, I still kept myself playing. I went down to part-time with Forfar, and my time with Forfar was good because, again, it was a quick step into coaching senior football. I quickly became a player assistant manager, and I was coaching first team players alongside coaching academy players. So yeah, I transitioned very quick into coaching, and I was getting good experiences very quickly. So yeah, that's a kind of shortened version of my journey. Just to add to that Forfar role quickly changed into a player manager. Yeah, opportunities came quick for me in my career. I've had lots of good learning, all different age groups. I've managed to coach it, and yeah, it shaped me into the coach I'm at the minute. Probably just to finish with the current, or the roles I had before this one. When I came away from Forfar, I found myself getting at Kilmarnock at their academy as well, coaching their under 16s, and then I quickly get progressed up to helping out with the 18s as well. So I've had a couple of good years there where we managed to do well both seasons. We competed nearly. We challenged with the league all the way up until 2 or 3 games to go, which was a great achievement for Kilmarnock. But the second season we were fortunate to win the BP Youth Cup, which was a brilliant occasion and good achievement for myself and Chris Buck to go and win a trophy with our young team at the National Stadium. So another great experience. And that's all been backed up with very good backing from, I found myself getting into the SFA as well and coaching within a performance school there. I'd done that alongside Kilmarnock, so I was coaching every day at one of the performance schools, and that was coaching S1s to S4s within the performance programme, which was excellent. It's helped me so much as a coach. Gave me great experiences going away with international teams, which I'm still helping out with just now, and I'm very thankful for that because I'm getting good learning there as well. So I've had a lot of, like I say, opportunities came quick and I transitioned quick into coaching, but I've managed to pick up really good experiences that hopefully stands me in good stead coming into this exciting job at Partick Thistle now.
Obviously you delved quite a bit into the manager side of things, the coaching side of everything. Coming from youth positions where you're coaching and also within the SPFL pyramid with Forfar, what did you learn that you can bring to Partick Thistle here?
Yeah, like I say, lots of experiences within that. Obviously the senior game and at part-time level there's loads of challenges there, dealing with obviously adults that you've got limited time with, so you need to kind of adapt as a coach and try and condense all your work into the time that's available for your players coming off of work shifts and stuff like that. So I had to quickly adapt as a coach. It was a different kind of learning experiences that. Obviously I've had the experience of coaching within Dundee's academy and Kilmarnock's academy, where there's lots of learning there, and there's lots of, it's different coaching. You're actually teaching the game, and at that age group, the under 18s, under 19s age group, it's an important learning stage for them as well. You've got young players that real high potential, and you just try to keep them on the right path to hopefully get that opportunity with the first team. So again, different types of coaching and learning, and I've been fortunate to kind of tick all the boxes with it. So they're the kind of experiences that I've got, that I've got good adaptability, I would say, but equally I've got good experience, and thankfully I've got a bit of kind of past record as well, which is excellent to see young players that you've worked with in previous academies that I've managed to have that step up. At the minute I'm seeing Dundee boys that I had in my under 18s team. They've got over 100 games they've played now for their first team. A couple of them have managed to get very good moves this year, one going to Rangers, one going to Hibs. There's still a few boys there that was in part of the 18s that are first team regular players now. So, and then Kilmarnock, I'm starting to see real opportunities. The boys that we worked with for a couple of years now, they're getting them at the first team level as well, which is excellent to see. So they're the parts that gives me my drive to see that you're maybe doing something right and helping these young players get on the right path and getting the rewards for it, which is really rewarding.
Staying on the line of the sort of players that you're working with, obviously we had Thomas Horn making his first team debut just a few weeks ago. How have you been finding the squad? Are you liking the group of players that you've got, and do you see that potential here as well?
Yeah, 100%. I've been fortunate to get invited in. The manager's keen on that for me to come in and be around the first team training as well, which obviously comes with the lads that have been involved with the first team for pre-season. There's boys doing really well, and it's allowed me to see them in that environment, and they've done excellent. Matty as well, getting his opportunities as well. It's excellent to see. You've got young Dolan as well, such a young player, but when I'm watching them train alongside the first team players, comfortable with it, doesn't look out of place, so it's another one with great potential. And then there's obviously the rest of the squad there that I've been working with for the last couple of weeks that it's really exciting, and there's good talent there as well that I'm looking forward to trying to help this season as well, to hopefully get more involvements with the first team squads.
And so with the squad now, with a few weeks under your belt, how is this season sort of looking for you? What are your aspirations looking ahead this year?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is helping these boys develop in the correct way, and like I've spoke about, it's trying to direct them and keep them on the right path, make sure that they're looking after themselves, learning how to be footballers as well, looking after themselves away from the pitch as well. All these things that I've got experience with myself, I'm here to pass that on to them, and hopefully give them the best opportunity of staying with the first team if they're one of the players that are involved at the minute, but hopefully getting others up there as well. That's my main focus as a coach coming in here, is to try and help these young players to develop in the right way and produce players for Partick Thistle, hopefully. Obviously on top of that, it's at an important age, I think, where these young players, they need to understand and want to win as well, so it's going into the campaign with that competitive edge about us as well, that we're going in and we're going to give it our all and try to win games of football as well, because like we're touching on, it's these opportunities where you could potentially up training with the first team, where they need to win games of football and be ready to step in and win games of football for the club is so important. So I have to install that into these young players as well at this level as well. So we'll begin with a competitive edge and going about the season the right way, but my main focus is developing these players in the right way as well for the club.
Thanks for your time, Gary.
Okay, thank you.